Hello, it's Dr. Mystic. I haven't put up a video in a long time. If you want to follow my videos, I'm on Rumble, Dr. Mystic at Rumble. So what I want to talk about today is the open border. Now, we shouldn't expect anything to be done substantially about the border as long as Biden and the Democrats are in office. We're going to have an open border until he leaves office. And what I'm really concerned about is if and when, and most likely when, President Trump is elected, what's going to happen at the border after that. So election is the first Tuesday in November, and then on January 21st, around that time, the new administration begins. And so I think we're going to see Joe Biden have a open border free-for-all. You think it's bad now? Just wait till he's voted out of office and he has just 3 months to bring as many illegal aliens across the border as possible. So we probably have 20 million illegal aliens, probably as many as 24 million illegal aliens brought in by Joe Biden since he seized control of this country. And in his last 3 months in office, he's going to bring as many illegal aliens as possible. And he's probably going to call for the Border Patrol and Customs and Border Protections to stand down and bring another 5, 10 million illegal aliens in the 3 months remaining he has in office. Their objective is to bring as many illegal aliens across the border as possible while he's reigning, while the Biden regime is in power. So that's what we're seeing happening. And so I'm very, very concerned about what's going to happen when he's voted out of office. And I want to talk about some repercussions of that in another video. But Governor Abbott's finally going to have to stand up and actually secure the border. Now, he hasn't. I remember when they were running the wire at a park, which is a main entry point for illegal aliens. It's a state park, so they ran some concertina wire. But 2 miles down the road, thousands upon thousands of illegal aliens are just streaming across the border. So he's trying to make it look like he's doing more than he is. So he hasn't really been doing everything he can to secure the border. I'm talking about Abbott. I mean, he has the authority to do it. He has the authority to declare an invasion. That's why they didn't let Kari Lake take office, because she's going to do it. She's just going to straight up do it. She's going to declare an invasion. And Governor Abbott might say, well, I took the initiative to declare an invasion. He did not issue a formal declaration of invasion legally. He did not use his office of governor to declare an invasion. He just said, I declare an invasion, which is that's like saying I declare I'm married, or I declare I'm bankrupt, without going through legal proceedings to make that legal. He did not really declare an invasion. He might have said I declare an invasion, but he didn't formally declare an invasion. So he has the ability, legal authority to secure our border, and he won't do it. He won't do it. He could, he should, but he won't. And the issue is, once Joe Biden's voted out of office and we have what's going on now, exponentially increased during his last 3 months in power, will Governor Abbott finally take the initiative and do what needs to be done? And then the question is, if he does do that, which is questionable, why didn't he do it long before? Because it's going to be nuts. They're going to, like I said, they're going to have the Border Patrol stand down, and they're just going to have as many illegal aliens come in the last few months he's in office. He might say, well, I'm going to do this or that or the other. I'll believe it when I see it. Joe Biden is not going to do anything on the border, because this is part of a deliberate strategy to flood the border with illegal aliens. And it's terrible. You know, this is not a representative government in a lot of ways. This doesn't represent the will of the people. And it's so corrupt. We have our own government allowing, and you know, Joe Biden said it in his State of the Union address, one of his speeches, that every illegal alien is paying the Mexican drug cartels $10,000 a head. He knows it. He knows this is going on. And if you're watching that him tripping out in his State of the Union address, then you know that's I mean, the President of the United States, so the man, supposedly President of the United States, occupying that office, said this is going on. And children are being trafficked, women are being sex trafficked. This is not in the best interest of our country or the migrants. And this is horrible. It's going to get a lot worse the last few months he's in office. And our nation's in danger, and it's going to be much more so once this man's voted out. But what I want to talk about in the next video is they're not going to have a peaceful transfer of power if they're voted out of office. It's not going to happen. So we need to pray for our country. And we need to have rule of law. No country in the world, I mean, is foolish enough, because it's self-destructive to have an open border the way we do, and it's a unfunded liability on the American people. So it's illegal, and then we have to pay for it. We have to suffer the consequences, while the rich and wealthy 1% reap the benefits. We pay the price, people who aren't part of the ruling elite. So we need to have change, and if we don't have change, our country's not going to survive this. No nation can. And this is a symptom of a fall of governments and empires, right? And America, sadly, is an empire. And we see it in China, we see it in Rome. Once you have large migrant hordes just invading the territory, it's not too long until the government, that whole culture and society collapses. And that's where we're going to, if we're not already there, if we're already in the death throes of this country. So we need to stand up and try to fight to save America before it's too late, if it's not already. So let's pray about this situation, let's pray for peace and freedom.